Oh, hello. Good morning, YouTube. How's it going? I haven't started Facebook yet, so we're just chilling at the moment, and we're gonna start it at the same time now. Good morning, Facebook. It is me, BcBudGal, on this Thursday morning. I'm a little bit late. It's 10:14, but that means it's almost 4:20 somewhere. I'm assuming. I don't really know where, but it's gonna be 4:20 somewhere. Fuck. But let's smoke some motherfucking weed. I got some Dank Bros. I was gonna say BC. Okay, it's Dank Bros, but it's grown by BC Grow Lord. So okay. Sorry, YouTube. It's always 4:20. True. Oh, I hit a button. So this is some Cheap Trick. It is, I believe, platinum cookies. Cookies and Trina, I think, or something like that. Or Tina. Trina. I don't know how to strain. That was one of them, and now I always get them fucking confused, so we're gonna smoke some of this goodness. Shout out to BC Grow Lord, the homie. Yo. We did a little trade. I gave him some edibles, so. Okay. Busted shit up. Wait, I should get the chat up so I can see what you guys are saying. Good morning. How's it going? Spring has sprung. It's finally springtime. It's spring break. Yeah. It's a good time. It's a good time. Yo, good morning. How's it going? Nova Scotia? So where you from? What you smoking? I always like to know where everybody's from because, I mean, that's pretty fucking cool. There's people all over the world that watch us, so always like to know. Just bringing up comments here. And no, these aren't like prescription glasses. They're just blue light glasses, so they help me when I'm staring at a computer screen. Still have ice in your backyard. Well, where are you from? Where are you live? I don't know who you are, so you're not joining this live. I'm sorry, but good morning. So I was originally gonna put this show called Stay Safe, but I thought it would kind of just all go together, spring a sprung kind of thing. Can't help but notice how much shit is going down in the States, but just like in my general area of where I live, there's a lot of women going missing, and it's quite frightening. Like, and I mean, I almost say I don't want to be surprised because people go missing all the time, and a lot of them aren't reported or like put out there to the public as known. And for instance, there's this one lady that was missing from Nanaimo, and she's been completely taken off the missings list without any explanation as to why. So I have no idea if she's been found, if she's safe. Like, and that's the other thing is a lot of people will say, "Oh, they've been found." It's like, "Okay, well, are they safe? Like, are they okay?" Like, I don't know. It's a weird time, and you know, there's that girl there was that huge video that circulated of that girl walking around downtown, around Chinatown and stuff, that was followed for like 40 minutes and then ended up going to the skate park and sitting there with some people. And, you know, quite honestly, I was kind of surprised that no one fucking went up to the guy and like pulled his mask off or like his hood off. And like, I get it's COVID time, so like some people obviously don't want to be close to other people, but like, it's fucking scary as shit, yo. And like, there's a lot of reports in New West of men trying to climb through women's windows. My friend's boss, for instance, the other day was followed like 4 blocks. Like, it's fucking terrifying. And like, you know, a lot of people will be like, "Oh, have, you know, a knife on you or something." And, you know, my mom always taught me like, yes, you have a knife on you, but know how to use it. That person can easily take that from you and fucking turn around and use. So it's like, yeah, it's pretty fucking terrifying. And like, you know, there's that one photo where like, you know, obviously this is you know, up more of abuse, but of course, trigger warning, I'm not going to go into depth of it, but with sexual abuse, you know, they say that 1 in 4 women or children, a lot of the times it's teens, have been sexually assaulted. but just any woman in general, 1 in 4 has been sexually assaulted. But of course, there's a thing where they always say, "Oh, but no man knows a rapist," or no man knows an abuser or anything. And it's just like, well, yeah, like a lot of them want to hide behind closed doors or fucking, oh, my buddy will get better. As soon as you ask questions, you're the next one on the list, so be careful. I am like minuscule compared to a lot of people talking about this. So, and that's the thing, if I was to get any sorts of threats, it's like, I don't know why the fuck you're threatening me. Like, I don't know, it's fucked up. But even like, out back in the shoe shop where I'm from, there's this guy, Curtis, I don't know how to say his last, Smoke, I don't fucking know, S something. But anyways, he is well known in the area for, hiring girls, and they get out there and all of a sudden they're fucking terrified for their lives. There was this one woman who he hit with a quad and tried to run her over and basically, obviously tried to kill her. So when he was in court for that, they were, yeah, my brain doesn't want to say but as that trial and stuff was happening, they were searching his property and they found human remains of a woman that was missing, but they didn't do anything. They just fucking let him go. Like, and I'm just like, I don't understand. And even when they say, oh, well, they're not mentally capable of, sitting through a trial or going to court, and it's like, well, why the fuck are you setting them free? Like, that's gonna do any fucking better. Like, I'm sorry, I need some water. Good morning. Hello. I feel like I need a little more light over here. There were signs on my mailbox on Salmon River Road about him, and someone spray painted a warning on the pavement by his house warning sex workers. Yeah, I saw a photo of that. It's pretty insane that the cops won't do anything, but at the same time, my brain goes back to the RCMP was created to basically eliminate First Peoples. So, what else are they supposed to be fucking doing? And what else do they know hidden behind closed doors? Like, that sorts of thing. And when all these videos started popping off on TikTok being like, this person followed me, or be safe in this sort of area, those sorts of things. The RCMP actually said to a girl, if there was any abductions or anything like that, or any sort of, weird activity going on, I would know first. And it's like, excuse me? Like, you guys don't do fuck all about anything. Like, yeah, you may know about it first. Stop it. Sorry, my cat's being a dick to the other cat, so. I just throw it by him and then it scares him and then he runs away. But yeah, it's some fucked up shit. And that's what I mean. Like, this stuff happens everywhere in the fucking world. And even, for instance, like, there was a lady who was missing. She was in her 40s, but she was really short. And then there was the thing where there was a body found set on fire in a Burnaby Park. And, they said, well, she's only about 5 feet. Well, ends up it was the missing lady who was 49 years old. And the people that are getting charged with it are like a 21 or 24-year-old. I can't remember. They're in their early 20s. And a 15-year-old. So I'm like, how the fuck? And then the cops are saying that they think that she died in her apartment and then somehow was at the park. So like, so what the fuck? Like, and she lives in New West, and the park where her body was lit on fire is in Burnaby. So someone managed to kill her in her home in New West and bring her all the way to Burnaby to a park without nobody noticing. I'm like, what the fuck? I do not care. We all need to stick together and help one another. Exactly. And that's partly why I feel like I need to talk about this. And I get some people would be like, well, it's going to make you a target. And I'm like, well, fuck, I've already made myself a target with so much shit. If I actually go missing, people will fucking know that I didn't fucking do it on purpose, or that I was like, oh, I'm going to fuck off. Or like, like, I'm not that type of person to do that. Yes, I have suicidal tendencies and have gone through a lot of mental health issues, and I still am. But I'm not the type of person who's going to be like up and bounce. I will never do that. And I'm live right now. And so like, this is recorded. This is on here. So like, my daughter was involved in a parental international kidnapping of our minor child back in 2002 by her mother, who moved 2,300 miles away in London, Ontario, and contacted Judge Judy, and her assistant contacted me the next day for more info on the ex-girlfriend now deceased. Holy fuck, that is intense. I don't share the story a lot, but when I was 13, I was grabbed by a guy. I was not far from my home, and I was walking to my friend's house. And this isn't Sycamoose. This is a town with maybe 2,500 people, like small town. Everybody knows everybody. I'll explain a little bit more after that. But anyway, so this guy, my parents only told me street smarts. They said kick, scream, flail, gouge the eyeballs, do whatever the fuck you can to get away from this person. So he actually came up behind me, which I don't know if is a better thing or not or whatever. Anyways, I just fucking flailed. And he had just around my stomach, he didn't manage to get my arms in. So my arms were just flailing. And I was kicking, and I think he realized that he couldn't really even pick me up and move me. So he managed to just get back in his truck, and I was kind of distraught. Of course, we called the RCMP. Of course, they don't do much, but anyway, so we called the cops. I did a description of the truck and him. We then also, I remember going to the elementary school, writing a description for them. But I was in high school. I'm like, I can't, or maybe I wasn't in high school yet. I think it was the summer between grades 7 and 8. Or maybe, fuck, that's what I mean. It's like weird because I remember going to the elementary school and writing down on a piece of paper the description of things because they wanted to do an announcement at the school. But to me, when I think back on it, it's kind of weird because I went to the cops and the cops didn't even bother going to either of the schools being like, you need to make an announcement, there's a fucking weirdo around. And the other thing is they didn't even tell the other schools in the school district because 2 days fucking later, the same guy tried to grab my friend, Marissa's friend, in fucking Armstrong. So Armstrong and Sycamoose are only probably about, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes a drive, like apart from each other. And then there's also a town, Enderby, in the middle. So they didn't notify anybody. And I'm like, okay, I'm a 13-year-old girl and some guy tried to grab me. Then he tries to grab another girl 2 days later about the same age. So I'm like, I don't fucking get it. Like, the cops are obviously involved. Like, and we all fucking know that. I don't know. This world is fucking run by pedos. So I guess I don't know how the fuck that's ever going to change. But the other thing I was going to say is that where I grew up in Sycamoose is like the halfway point between Vancouver and Calgary, okay? I get some of you may not be from Canada or know where the fuck I'm talking about, but anyways, Vancouver, Calgary, Sycamoose is about the halfway point. The other thing with Sycamoose is where the highway divides. So if you go this way, you're going to Kamloops. You go down south, you're going to Kelowna. So my mom always taught me if there's any sort of trafficking or anything like that, it's going to happen in Sycamoose. It's the halfway point, and it's the point where the highway splits. There's going to be fucking people moving all about there. So, you know, she made me a very aware of that, and yeah, it's fucking terrifying, you know, like we all need to take a class on self-defense to protect ourselves. I agree. Like, I feel like almost in high school when they teach you sex ed, they should tell you, but at the same time, that's when I think they need to fucking have a class for boys to educate them, to be like, you are not allowed to just, boys will be boys, okay? That's not the way the fucking world runs. And if you're distracted by some girl's fucking clothing, then you need to get a fucking grip on yourself. I'm sorry, but like, oh, fucking 2-finger rule. Oh, why? Because the fucking teachers and fucking boys get distracted? Okay, well, that's fucked if a teacher gets distracted by my fucking shirt. Sorry, Celeste's going off tomorrow this morning. Yo, what up, India? How's it going? Thank you. And that's the thing, is like a lot of times when these people go to jail, they will get their lesson taught to them. So sadly enough, the cops and all these people won't do their fucking job to teach someone a lesson, but the people in jail will. I'd say that's kind of fucked up. And also the other thing is like, I understand I'm in Canada, and like I don't have news. I don't, you know, I guess I can obviously Google shit. But at the same time, all these shootings that happen in the States and all these, like, I saw a photo, it was on, I think his Instagram's like Sean King or something like that. And it was a photo of, like, it was like arrested, and it was all white people. And then it was like gunned down, or like, you know, there was some sort of incident, like fucking Breonna Taylor, those sorts of things. Like, you know, they were shot and they were completely unarmed. Meanwhile, you have some guy fucking going and shoot all those fucking people, and they just like let him walk out. It's like, I don't know. This world we live in is pretty fucked up, but I think he is a truck driver. You think who's a truck driver? I'm not really. I'm a little confused. Oh, but even like the guy that followed the girl around downtown Vancouver, like for 30, 40 minutes the other day, like they haven't identified him yet or anything. And it's just like that guy's still out roaming around, and like, I don't know, it's some fucked up shit. But yeah. Yo, good morning. What up, Philippines? I haven't taken a bong toke yet, so let's do that. Nice clean bong. We got some Cheap Trick in the bowl. Let's do this shit. Oh. Good morning. St. Louis. Smoking some GG4. Nice! Okay. Bong tokes. I like how I want to see the bubbles. That's why I'm doing that. As my cat comes. He's like, what the fuck? Oh my goodness. First bong rip of the day. And this is like another thing. Like, I'm not gonna point this person out, but like the fact that men think they have this right to just be like, hey baby, how's it going? Hey baby, I love you. And it's like, no one in the fucking world is attracted to that. Okay? No fucking woman likes that. Okay? And if they do, it's very far in between. Not trying to be an asshole here, but like, holy fuck, that is so irritating. I don't know. What kind of water do you use? I just use filtered water. Like, I have a Brita, so I just pour it from the Brita, but I have it get it so clean as I clean it, and then I spray it with Windex. Obviously I already have window cleaner, but like, I didn't go out to buy Windex to clean my bong is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I find that it keeps it cleaner a little bit. Obviously only spray it on the outside. But yeah, and I change my bong water like, because I'm at home. Okay, if I'm at home for the day, which is most of the day or most of the time because I work from home, I probably change my bong water and clean it. Change bog water anywhere between 5 to 6 times a day, and probably clean it at least twice fully a day. At least once a day fully. Because if I'm changing the water, then it doesn't get too dirty, you know? Nice sesh by the lake earlier. Oh, that's nice. Johnny Bravo types make me laugh. Is that what that is? Not that guy. I take so many bong hoots that like, and I even have a built-in screen in this bowl. So like, as you can see, it's not very dirty, but like after I take probably like 3-4 other hits, it gets pretty fucking gross. And for some people, they'd probably be like, oh, that's nothing. But like, the moment my water changes like the hue color, I'm like, no, game over. Bye. Or even, I don't know. There's times where it's still like clear water, like it doesn't even have that yellow hue to it, but there's just ash and stuff that I've pulled through. I'm one of those people where I like to pull my bowl through, but like I said, I have a built-in screen in here. So like, I don't waste as much pulling it through. I don't personally like the little metal screens or the glass screens that you put inside your bong just because they're fucking annoying. I like these though. These are made by Blaze Glass. So no, I don't think so. I fucking roll and smoke a lot of joints. I have a lot of stuff to do right after this, and like I guess I can smoke a joint. Fuck it. It's not because I have stuff to do. I just feel like sometimes it's more time consuming versus just like taking a couple bong hits where I get like the same high that I would if I smoke a whole joint. You know what I'm saying? For me, because I'm on the go a lot of the time, and I find because of my ADHD and stuff like that, if I'm sitting there smoking a joint, I will get distracted by everything else. And a 10-15 minute smoking session turns into like a fucking hour and some. So, especially because I work for myself and all my work is freelance. Sometimes it's hard for me, and then I'm like, what was I doing? Like, and it's not for me, it's not a bad thing, like, what was I doing? I'm so lazy. It's more like, what was I doing? Like, I have ADHD and I'm very like derp. No, I haven't been diagnosed, but it's very obvious, and I got these certain tests done when I was in school. So um yeah, there's an underlining diagnosis there, but yeah, I have to go to a real doctor versus just somebody that does shit with you in a school. A glass screen melted on you? Yo, that's fucked up. I don't think I've ever heard of that happening. To be totally honest. Bro, you know I can translate that and I can see what you said. Rude. I see this other video there on Facebook. It's like Herb's hottest brands of 2021, and there's fucking Peace Water. That shit is disgusting. And like, here they are trying to sell it to you guys. Don't fucking buy that shit. It's garbage. I could kind of see that, but at the same time, it shouldn't melt, I feel like. Seems odd. Well, yeah, and there's this fucking volcano erupting in Iceland, which is pretty fucking cool. I'm just like weirded out by how many people have brought up sunflowers in a weird way during this live. And that's what I mean by like dudes being weird. Like, and I know that all the girls, women, whatever, if you refer to yourself as a woman or her, you fucking know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. And it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know how to just put that into words. Um, I know, but you can see I have sunflowers on my shirt, and just be like, this is partly the like straight up. Yeah, I'm gonna so much like this is partly the reason I don't even wear shirts like this. Y'all are fucking weird. Not all of you. I apologize, but there's some of y'all in here that are fucking weirdos about it, and I'm like, this is why I like cover myself up. Like I don't know. It's gross. I'm calling you out. Probably like torch lighters for the fat hash tugs and stuff for regular tugs. I just do my hemp wick. Yeah, I normally use a hemp wick. That time I didn't use a hemp wick, but a torch wouldn't have touched real glass. You get what you pay for. You need to use a torch to make a shape of glass. A torch wouldn't have touched real glass. You get what you pay for? I'm so confused right now. Like, what? I don't understand. There we go. That kind of feels a little bit better. I am staring at a screen, so it doesn't help my eyes, but I don't know. I'm confused by it, though, that's for sure. I never said I didn't like the shirt. I said I'm. Oh my god. I'm not even gonna respond to this person. Anywho, let's have another bong toke. Smoking on some Romulan, nice. I open the grinder like that. I agree. I'm ready for fucking full-on spring and summer. Bring it on. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm like, it's a little cold because my window's open. Sour mango. I don't think I've ever smoked a sour mango. But strawberry cough, nice. Nice. I am smoking Cheap Trick. Grown by my homie BC Grow Lord, yo. Hempwick? You mean Hempwick? I'm assuming that's what you mean. Okay. Another bong rip, and I'm gonna skedaddle. I have a bunch of cake pops to make because that is my life now. I was gonna be seeing Cushy today, but you know, I didn't make it over there. So hopefully next week I will be over there with her and we can do a stream together. How can I get some seeds? I have no clue, to be honest. Find them online. I have no idea where you are though, so I think that might depend on where you are. But from what I know of, a lot of people just get them online. The Cheap Trick, it's like kind of gassy, but like my when I describe some gassies, my like this one has like the stinky feet, kind of like not like stinky feet, but like I feel like if you people understand terps, you understand what I'm trying to say, like stinky feet, stinky kind of like gassiness, but that's because the mix of it's cookies, so that's where the stinky fucking kind of whatever that comes from, for me at least. And then there's the gassy, which would come from the other one, but yeah, it's not bad. It's personally not my favorite terp. Like if it was more of a more sweet hint, I would personally like it more. I like more of the sweet gassy ones. That's why I'm obsessed with the candy chrome and stuff like that. For me, like the gelatos and the wedding cakes and all those kind of those things almost remind me of like a wet dog smell. And not in a bad way. That's just to me and the terps, right? So everyone has their own preference or whatever. It's a good buzz. I'd say for me personally, it's like a good daytime smoke. Like I smoke heavy shit in the morning as is. So I'd say if I need to like not be a fucking perm out, which I am sometimes, or like get in my head, I would say this is better for me to smoke first thing in the day versus something more heavy, if that makes sense, you know? Okay. We've had enough here. Shamo makes my house stink after it's burned. Like garlic? Or the stinky feet more? I feel like sometimes when you talk about terps and people don't understand, they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like the terps. The delicious terps. Are you on Instagram Live? No, I am just on YouTube and Facebook at the moment. But after this, I normally go live on Instagram just because for shits and gigs. You can follow me on Instagram. It's just BcBudGal with an underscore on the end because I was deleted like 5 years ago. Sad panda. The look I'm getting. Like, what the fuck are these comments? This is what I mean. Like, I'm just. Like, should we tell your mom that you fucking talk like that to people? Like, fuck. Yeah, I'm that bitch sometimes. Don't even fucking come at me, yo. Just kidding. Really kidding. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have this bong talk. Oh, I crack my own self up sometimes. Okay. Hemp wick. Let's use the fucking hemp wick, right? Shitty balls. Shitty balls. You're so handsome. He's looking at me so serious. I like stop moving and he stops moving his tail. He's like, Okay, bong tokes, yo. I feel like I need a drink of water before I take this. Whew, alrighty. Whew. Yeah, I've been watching that. It's dope. Do the breathing out trick. I'm not really sure what that is, but anyways, well, it is time to make some cake pops. Oh, hello, CBC voter. Yeah, that one was a good one. Was that good, Miko? He's like, yeah, good with it. Not munchies, they're for my business. Yes, you too, Marie. The morning hoots, they get me. Like, hey. Anyways, hope you guys have a great afternoon, morning, night, wherever you may be. Stay high, drink your water, and be an asshole. Or don't be an asshole unless you have to. Be an asshole unless you have to. Yeah. That was a good one. All right. Have a good day. And where's the end here on YouTube? There we go. Toodles.